So this is going to be a video, I need to stop saying This is going to be a video of me recording pretty much my goals for 2026. This is something that I like to do at the end of every year, and to prepare for the New Year's. Just like everybody else, we're going to be making our goals that we want to keep for the year of 2026. And so I have a list right here on my phone, and we're slowly just going to kind of go through what they are. And so the first goal, and it has to do with this video that I'm recording, is that I'm going to try to focus on making more YouTube videos. And so the reason why is because there's definitely an art. There's also a very good way in expressing emotions, just what I'm going through. It's also a really good way of recording pretty much where I am. I do get very curious of where my head was a couple years ago, because my life is very different, and also I'm very different as a person. So I'm hoping that this could be a way that I can record, pretty much just leave a part of me back in 2025, so that if I do look back in a couple years, that it will be kind of like a time capsule. And so that's kind of my motivation in starting our YouTube videos. Second is to travel more outside of the US or California. And so this year in 2025, I actually did travel a little bit. We went to Connecticut, New York, and Korea. And so that was definitely a lot more traveling than I thought I would be doing. But this year I definitely want to keep that going and kind of try to, hit or break our record of 2025. And so try to go for at least 4 trips, maybe 5 this year. And I think that's a really fun and also worthwhile goal for me. The next thing is to, this is more of a general goal, but I think everybody should also be working on this, but it's pretty much to be more grateful. And I think it stems down in expressing that gratitude, because I definitely do feel very, very grateful for everything that I have in my life. The people, the opportunities, the work. I definitely feel very grateful for those, but I think sometimes in the pursuit of that next goal, sometimes I can not be expressing that, and I think that is very important, especially for the people around me, and also for myself, to be making sure that I'm recording and leaving that out there so that I can express my gratitude properly. Next, post more on Instagram. So that's kind of where the majority of my content does go to. I have around 16,400 followers right now. The peak a couple months ago was 16,800, but I did lose 400 followers in like 3 months, and that's mainly because I don't record. But I haven't posted in a while either in terms of like a reel or a singing video. I've just been so busy. Work has been a little bit more tough. There's definitely more workload right now. That we'll go into in a different video, but right now is kind of like, how accountants have like their tax season where the workload is just a lot. That's kind of where I am right now. I'm kind of getting out of it. So hopefully after this stretch of time, I have a little bit more time to make more content when it comes to singing, photography, as well as our YouTube videos that we're making right now. Next. Also, I did do around 2 or 3 brand deals in 2025. I want to be able to do more than that next year as well. And this was basically just posting every 3 or 4 months, which is honestly abysmal. Like, I used to post, right now I think we're at like 95 videos on my main account. And I used to be cranking out like 2 a week. And so I definitely can. I just have to get back on the horse and focus a little bit more. Next. Go on a photography trip. So this is something I want to plan starting now, but I want to go on a photography trip, putting the focus on the destination as well as composition. I think I'm working on that. I'm totally okay with renting out gear to take there. I'm also testing out a bunch of lenses that I potentially will buy. It's just that camera equipment's stupid expensive. So right now I just have my 28 to 72.8, but it's honestly such a great camera. Like, I've been recording a lot, and I've done most of my photography on that lens, and it's been only special to me, so it's definitely better. But this is the special thing about this trip is also that it's gonna be a solo trip. I usually don't do this a lot. It's either gonna be, usually if I go anywhere, it's either with my family with my girlfriend, but this time I think I want to do a solo trip, mainly just because I don't get that much time alone, but also it's definitely a nuisance when I take pictures with other people because I take forever, but this will be kind of like a healing journey for me, and I think that would be really nice to kind of gift myself after all of this hard work. Next, this is a goal that I kind of set for myself towards the end of 2025, but also going into 2026. I need to make more friends, because after I started working a lot and I've been I started photography as a hobby, I also started singing as a hobby, and then I also go to the gym. I also work like 40-45 hours sometimes. I am also in a full-time relationship, so it's like juggling all of that. I definitely didn't leave as much time in my schedule for friends, and I think that's something that I kind of slacked on. And so I am kind of in the transition of finding, I'm definitely maturing, and so I think there was a little bit of a correction when it comes to the people I was surrounding myself with, but when it comes to this new year, and I think I'm stabilizing a little bit when it comes to finding out my but finding out my adult self. We just passed our birthday, I'm 24 now, and so finding friends or a group of people that fits me a little bit better now, and also I can fit them a lot better. I know that's something I'm working on, and so I definitely want to keep that in my efforts, and so we're going to be making more friends. Next one, spend more on experiences versus things. And so I love things. I have this expensive camera that I bought June of this year. I have my computer, all of my tech, and also my car. Mainly, I think I've been focusing on just spending my fun money on things and like things I can touch, use, which is great. But this year, or 2026, I definitely want to put more into experiences and memories, and so that's something that I think I can do mainly with my family, my girlfriend, the new friends I'm going to make, and so that'll definitely be something that we're looking forward to as well. After that, this is one fun one, but I want to do a road trip, and I want to rent a car out just so I don't put stupid miles on my car, but I want to, ideally a sports car, just rent it out, maybe like a Corvette or something, and just drive it like I stole it. But it doesn't have to be a road trip, because I know usually those cars you're not supposed to put a lot of miles on, but I definitely want to rent a car and just kind of have some fun, joyride it. So that kind of will be the last goal for today. But other than that, it took a lot of courage for me, a lot of effort to just kind of stop contemplating and just record this video. I think I like the way it came out so far. I'm getting better at being more natural in front of the camera. It's funny because all of my singing videos are in front of the camera, but it definitely feels different because I'm talking directly to the camera. But it definitely was nice to get that off my chest. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hopefully we can see you in the next video. Thank you.